KSBW weather with Jim Vanderswan.
Rainy days is the time of year when the temperatures come together pretty close. Santa Cruz County, well, somewhere between about upper 50s to about mid 60s. Monterey Peninsula, only about 4 degrees difference there between the high and the low. Same thing for Salinas Valley, Santa Clara Valley. What we wanted to really show you is the rainfall, and there was a little bit of it, but not as much as we expected. Took all day to get it going here. Thought it would be running pretty good all the way down to the King City by 5 o'clock, but not quite that far. It's starting to pick up a little bit right now, getting some pretty good rain working in there, and more coming, so it's just a matter of timing with the hope that it will continue to fill it in. Now, up until 4 o'clock, when we take the 24-hour rainfall totals, about a little less than ½ inch there, Ben Lomond, 0.66, Boulder Creek, about a ¼ inch, Scotts Valley. Most of those stations are now over 1 inch, and we're over ½ inch in Santa Cruz. So since 4 o'clock, it's been coming down pretty good. Not much farther south yet, though. We're starting to, well, tick the rain gauges a little bit, but it was very little. But Big Sur somehow managed to get 1 inch out of the deal. They got more than anybody else. Not much in the Salinas Valley up till 4 o'clock, but we'll add more to that tomorrow as well. ½ inch in San Jose, and then 0.02 in Morgan Hill. But again, it's raining in most areas now, so we'll chalk it up there. We'll get it there. 56 for a high in Redding. A whole lot of rain up in Northern California. 67 San Francisco. Southern California going, what? There's a storm? Yep, they don't have much of it yet. 70s and 80s, and likely will stay with that warm weather. In fact, some of that warm air is going to spill all the way up into the Plain States. 70 in Denver tomorrow, quite a bit warmer than Seattle, but only 31 in Chicago, still 27 in the Northeast there in New York City. So the cold continues there. Lake effect snow is now piling up in a few select locations, and another impulse coming in that will kind of make it all the way through New England. Meanwhile, most of the weather is from Vancouver Island down to just about our house, and that means we're still on the run here. So as they just go with the cold air, the high-pressure ridge luckily is moving inland and flattening, and that allows that hose to move a little bit farther south. Several impulses are on the backside of that give us some hope that we'll still get some rain over the weekend. First band is in right now. There's one little low-pressure system right here that's going to move up to the north, but there's another impulse right here that'll kind of reinforce it, and several more that are coming in at the bottom end of this with the jet stream right underneath. So we got a chance of getting a little bit more rain between now and about Monday morning. The models keep this going through the night, then back off a little bit by morning. Most of the showers would be up over the Santa Lucias. You get a little break. Sunday, it rolls in again, and that one could be a good soaker, particularly for Northern California, but also here. Mind you, the snow levels in the Sierra Nevada are going to stay high through this, but they're going to get a lot of rain, and then we're going to go back to that offshore flow pattern here by Wednesday, which is, of course, great news for the AT&T Pro-Am, and as Dennis and Dan were talking about, had they done a normal schedule, it would have been different. And our different model takes most of the rain to the Santa Lucia Mountains, hit and miss showers tomorrow. That looks reasonable. I'm thinking we'll go with the other model as far as getting the rain in here by about mid-Sunday morning. This one waits till the evening, but suffice it to say, the winds will ramp up as well. With the next system, over the next couple of days, figure anything from about ¼ inch to 2 inches of rain, 1 to 3 on top of what we have right now. So it's still going to come pretty close to the mark. A nice little run here after not having any rain since Christmas. Overnight lows on the mild side. They're going to be 50s in a lot of places, 40s where they're not. 60s will do it for most everybody, though. This is a mild flow. We may even sneak in a couple of low 70s, the high point of the day. Still got that southerly flow, so it tends to be a warm storm, which, of course, is also what drives the snow levels way up. No snow for any of our mountains, and like I say, over the high Sierra, you're going to have to get above 7,000 feet or even 8,000 feet to see much snow. And with that, 60s ought to do it. A little bit cooler up in the mountains, of course, with all that moisture up there. Cloudy and windy tonight, periods of rain, locally heavy in times in the Santa Lucias and Santa Cruz Mountains mostly. After morning showers, though, it kind of breaks up. You'll get some pretty clouds, maybe some scattered showers over the hills into evening. Breezy, but not too windy. But then the winds ramp up again early Sunday morning. We'll go with periods of rain, but that should end overnight. So Sunday looks to be the wettest of the 2 days. That keeps our nights mild till all this clears out. Then we're going to drop back into the mid-30s to mid-40s for overnight lows. Daytime highs will actually improve a little bit through the course of the week. And then once we get past the Monday morning leftover showers, we're going to clear skies up. And it looks like we're going to stay dry through the AT&T Pro-Am. And then the following week, we may well see a couple more storms again. So this may time out. Let this baby soak in. and then we can move on. But we're not going to break a drought with this because, number one, to break a drought statewide that we have right now, you need a lot more rain here. You need a lot more rain in Southern California, and you would need a lot of snowpack in the Sierra Nevada that would drop down to 5,000 or 6,000 feet, which right now is not in the cards.
Well,
so
yeah,
and
it would have to keep raining and raining and raining and raining.
To the point that you get what you're getting in Redding right now. The rivers are coming up over the bank. So we'll wait. We'll